Well, Kansas farmers are prepping for the upcoming harvest season under a lot of uncertainty. This all comes after back and forth negotiations over tariffs. Fox 43 News reporter Matthew Johnstone talked with local farmers to get their perspective on the trade war.
Rob, it's been 1 week since the Trump administration and China have announced a 90-day pause on tariffs. From that, we saw a 115% cut on tariffs and levies across the board. Earlier today, I met up with the Kansas Wheat Commission and the Soybean Association to find out how those tariffs are impacting two of our state's biggest exporters. Andy Windsor has over 3 decades of experience as a Kansas farmer. He says it's been a tough ag economy, even before tariff talks began.
We've just been facing a lot of uncertainty with planting this 2025 crop. With the tariffs, lowering the value of the grain we produce and other products we produce, we're also facing higher costs of the seeds and fertilizers that we bring in from other countries.
Half of the soybean and wheat crops in Kansas is kept in the U.S. The other half is exported around the world. After years of drought conditions impacting wheat, now is a pivotal time for farmers.
Especially as we're starting just now to start to receive a little more interest and trying to regain some of that market share that we've lost in the last few years. Be an important time for those export markets to get that other half of the Kansas wheat crop either down to Mexico by direct rail or on a vessel to our overseas customers.
With talks of tariffs against trade partners around the globe, it makes it difficult for farmers planning their next steps.
It's hard to change a lot of things that we do on a very short time frame because we're planning out months and years ahead for crops, so we can't really change our crop practices on a dime.
China is the largest buyer of soybeans, even after changes made from the first Trump administration.
China has not come back and bought from us like they did prior to the 2018 tariffs. They're still not back to near the levels they was before that.
Windsor says it's had an impact on grain prices for the past 7 years, and it's pushing other countries to invest in farm infrastructure outside the U.S. Wheat and soybean producers are hoping for better trade relations.
Where we need to have, what our farmers really want is fair trade. We want to have trading partners, but we want to be able to be trading into a fair market and fair relationships, and I think that's part of the process that we're going through right now.
The soybeans are being planted right now. Their harvest season coming up here in the fall, in September or October. Wheat farmers, though, they'll begin their harvest very soon, starting in that first week of June. In Shawnee County, Matthew Johnstone, Fox 43 News.